Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Destiny video, and another Friday Xur video. You know the deal by now. I am here to tell you guys where you can find Xur, what he's got for sale, and talk about whether or not those items are worth repurchasing. And hopefully this week he's actually got something I want. If you guys do enjoy this video, then it'd be super awesome if you can hit that like button and leave a comment down below. Now let's get started. This week you will find Xur in the Reef. He's in the same location he always is. I think this is the only place he'll ever actually spawn in the Reef, so you don't really have to go looking. But either way, this is where you'll find him, so let's take a look at what he has for sale. I don't know why I got the hopes up. I don't know why I thought maybe he might just bring something I want. Clearly he hasn't, so once again another rubbish week. But anyway, that aside, let's talk about what he has for sale. Firstly, for the Titans, you have no backup plans. Exotic gauntlets that will increase the duration of your force barrier. They'll give you increased melee attack speed, and they'll also give you increased reload speed with special weapons. The stat roll on this one this week is 103 strength when maxed. And if you then compare that to the various min-max values, the lowest you'll ever see this is with 68 strength, and the highest is 120. So again, somewhere around the middle region, not too low, but obviously not the max. Then moving over to Hunter's Knucklehead Radar. Perks on this one will allow your grenade hits to restore melee energy, you get more super energy from non-guardian kills, and your radar remains visible while aiming primary weapons. Now this is a good helmet, and if you don't already have it for some reason, then it is still worth picking up. This is good in trials, so for the hunters out there, it's definitely worth having in your arsenal, but I think by now, pretty much everyone's already got this if it's come around. As for the stat roll, this week it's 106 strength when maxed, and comparing that to the various min-max values, the lowest you'll ever see this is with 76 strength, and the highest is 136. So once again, not the highest, but not the lowest. Lastly, moving over to Warlocks, you have the Claws of Ahamkara. These are a Dark Below item, so they're a DLC item, but obviously not the newest one. The perks on this one will allow you to gain an additional charge for all Warlock charge melees. You also get increased reload speed with special weapons, and it increases your melee attack speed. Now the stat roll on this one this week is 58 discipline and 68 strength when maxed. And comparing that to the various min-max values, the lowest you'll ever see this is with 37 strength and 37 discipline, and the highest is 69 in both. So this one does actually have a pretty high roll, especially on the strength department, but if you guys have got any House of Wolves items, then I'm pretty sure you're not lacking in strength. Either way, once again, if you do have these, if you do use them, if you do like them, then compare these with what you've got and work out whether or not they're worth repurchasing. Moving over to the weapon, Xur Regime. This once used to be one of the most feared weapons in the Crucible. It used to be an absolute destroyer, and now it's a bit rubbish. But don't forget that auto rifle buffs are coming in the Taken King, and this could well be a viable weapon once again. The current state of assault rifles aside, this is actually a good weapon. It does have a couple of cool perks. You have focus fire. When zoomed in, this weapon fires slower but causes additional damage. And then you have Xur Regime. The bottom half of each magazine deals bonus damage and has a chance to return health when dealing damage. So this was an alternative to Red Death back when Crota's in Raid first came out. You can then obviously use this to heal. As it currently stands right now, it's obviously not a favoured weapon, but once again, as mentioned, this could well become viable again in the Taken King. So if you don't have it, it is still worth picking up. It's a cool weapon. I'm just not a massive fan of it because I think the paint job looks like something out of Tesco's. That's for the UK guys out there. For the American guys, it's basically like a kind of cheap supermarket. Anyway, that aside, that's not important. Point is, that is your weapon. On top of that, you can get an exotic shard for 7 strange coins, and this week, if you want to try your luck, you can get an exotic engram, a helmet engram for 23 motes of light. Moving down to your curios, you have pulse rifle telemetry, scout rifle telemetry, and sniper rifle telemetry. You then have a plasma drive and an emerald coil, and you have your heavy ammo synthesis. And then lastly, once again, if you want some motes of light, 2 strange coins will give you 1 mote. And that, my friends, is it. That is everything you need to know about Xur this week. That is his disappointing stock. Those are the stats, and that should help you if you need to repurchase. Despite what he had for sale this week, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, then a like would be super appreciated, and obviously let me know in the comments down below if you just happen to buy anything. And thank you very much for watching. Take it easy, catch you next time. Peace out.